Jekyll Island is where a race of extinct giants resided, thought to be Native American. And real quick, if you're still calling Native Americans Indians, please stop. We're not in India. Christopher Columbus was retarded and thought we were, and that's why they're called Indians, but we know better now. And the Timucua were on average 8 to 8.5 feet, but they ranged from 7 feet to 9 feet. Wesley Plott accidentally unearthed the first one, and then William Sears of the University of Florida came and excavated a mound. And they weren't even able to get exact measurements, just that they were ginormous before they got swooped up. And if you're new, in my opinion, based on extensive research and running into a ton of this, the Smithsonian confiscates these skeletons and disappears them. I mean, Smithsonian is government. And these mounds are all over America. Probably most giants found in Valley of the Giants in Georgia, where 11 of these giants were found in these different mounds. Jim Ferreira, who's investigating these disappeared giant skeletons, found 1,500 cases of giant skeletons documented in newspapers and books, where every single one has just mysteriously disappeared. J.P. Morgan, Rockefeller, and many of the elites have cabins built on this property. Their cabins are named after different people in the Timucua tribe. And Rockefeller even has his house built on top of a blood altar sacrifice. They would take a baby to the altar, decapitate it, hold it upside down, and spill its blood all over the altar. Now, I've seen this stuff so much in my research, but never with a Native American tribe. They don't look Native American to me. They look very pale skin in these depictions. This kind of ceremony, the weapons that they have were actually more native to Middle Eastern countries like Egypt, Assyria, Israel, and whatnot. Their weapons weren't comparable to any other Native American tribe in America ever found. They also had ancient medicine bottles, whiskey jugs, toys, broken china. Both the men and women were tattooed, not all of them, but many of them, and they wore bracelets and necklaces out of animal teeth and animal bones, and they decorate themselves with bright color, feathers, and drape themselves in fur and whatnot. They were fancy.
And I looked and I realized, man, these guys are really tall. And I commented to the guy that, you know, how tall are these guys? They look unusually large. And he said, yeah, they're all about 8 or 8.5 foot tall. And I'm like, well, that doesn't seem like a normal Native American, especially the tribes that I'm familiar with. He said all the Timucuas were unusually tall, even the women. And he said, we found other skeletons and, you know, parts of bones out in the grounds, and he said, we've got pretty good evidence that nearly all of them were extraordinarily tall.